Hello, friends. In Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. The Franchise Stars Baseball League playoffs continue with Game 2 of the American League Championship Series. The Boston Red Sox visit the Cleveland Indians at Cleveland Stadium. The Indians lead 1-0, and the Red Sox will somehow try to bounce back after the most devastating loss you could possibly imagine. Up 10-0 in the fourth inning with Pedro Martinez on the mound in Game 1. The Red Sox lost in 10 innings, 12-10, as the Tribe mounted an unbelievable comeback. Defense broke down, pitching broke down, everything broke down for the Red Sox. They will try to regroup, sending Cy Young to the hill to face Cleveland ace Addie Joss. We'll see what happens. Here is the Tribe. Look to go up 2-0. Boston tries to get it even before the series heads to Fenway. ALCS Game 2 is up next. Here you see Addie Joss, 2 postseason starts so far. He's 1-1 at 2.70 earned run average after winning 23 games during the regular season in an exceptional rookie campaign. Joss is ready to go, so is Jacoby Ellsbury, who will lead things off for the Red Sox. Ellsbury batting .333 with an RBI so far in the postseason. First pitch from Joss. Ellsbury serves it the other way. That's going to fall in. Base hit. Harry Bay cuts it off. Throws it in, but it's a leadoff single on the first pitch for Jacoby Ellsbury, and Boston tries to get off to a fast start. In steps Mookie Betts. Betts batting .280 in the playoffs. Throw over to first. Ellsbury dives back in. Our good friend Tim, Clee baseball fan, checking in. How are you, Tim? Tim certainly hoping for a Tribe victory here. Another throw over. Ellsbury dives back in once more. Joss from the set. Breaking ball is in there for a called strike. No homers, 3 RBIs for Betts, who started off the postseason not swinging a good bat, but he has picked it up over the end of the division series and in Game 1 of this one. Another throw over. Joss very concerned about Ellsbury over at first. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball is in there for a called strike. It's 0-2. Ellsbury having a little chat with the first base coach there. Joss comes to the set and delivers. Breaking ball, Betts, grounder to third. Ramirez has it, goes to second for one, on to first. It's a 5-4-3 double play. And the leadoff base runner is erased. Betts hits one perfectly to Jose Ramirez. And the Tribe turn 2. In steps Ted Williams. Williams .333 so far in the postseason, a homer and 6 RBIs. Williams, a homer and 4 RBIs in Game 1. Here comes the 1-0 pitch from Joss. Williams turns it. That's a deep drive to right. It's hooking, though, and it's going to end up foul. 1-1 the count. Victor Martinez sets up inside. Joss delivers. High fastball. Williams fouls it off. So that'll get the count to 1-2. Joss rocks and fires. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch. Williams fouls it off. Joss once again looks in. 2-2 offering, high fastball. Williams fights it off again. Not much he could do with the high fastball there. He's just trying to make contact and stay alive. Get another pitch he can hit. Josh delivers, breaking ball away. Williams won't offer at it. Reggie Smith waits on deck. Partly cloudy, but for the most part, it's a nice night here in Cleveland. At least for October by the lake. Full count offer. Shatters the bat, popped up right in front of the plate, and Martinez takes a can of corn grab there. So Josh comes inside, leaves Williams holding a matchstick, and the top of the first is done. We head to the bottom half. Red Sox nothing, Indians coming up. On the mound, Cy Young. Young in his first outing, pair of runs over 6 2/3. Got the win. I'm trying to remember, actually. It's actually blanking on me whether that was in the division series or I think Young had pitched Pedro pitched the wild card game. Young pitched game 1 of the division series against the A's. Leading off for the Indians, Kenny Lofton. Lofton squares the bunt, bunts it foul. Good rookie campaign for Lofton, 839 OPS. He's batting .500 so far in the playoffs. Young rocks and deals. Fastball misses inside. Baratek sets. Young looks in. Fastball, that looks good, but it's called a ball. On that inside corner. Or so it appeared. So the count goes 2-1 to Lofton. Fastball there. That one's at the knees. He does get that call, and it goes to 2-2. Fastball misses down low. Count is full. Napoleon Lajoie swings in the on-deck circle. Here's the offering from Young. Curveball swung on and missed. Baratek not sure whether he short-hopped it or not. I thought he caught it clean. But he makes the throw down to first to complete the strikeout anyway, and Lofton is retired. Here's Lajoie. Lajoie batting .286 in the playoffs. Screwball rather. Misses down and in. No homers and an RBI for Lajoie in the postseason. Young delivers. Fastball misses up and away. One and one the count. Curveball misses outside. Two and one. Delivery from Young. Fastball misses down low. It's 3-1. Manny Ramirez waits on deck. Incredibly, as Manny Ramirez is arguably the best postseason hitter in this early history of the FSBL, Manny really wasn't involved in that comeback in Game 1. He walked 3 times. He reached on an error. And you see the Indians lineup as Lajoie flies out to center. Lofton, Lajoie, Manny Ramirez, Doby, Tomei, Jose Ramirez, Victor Martinez, and then a couple of switches. Andres Jimenez will play shortstop in this one for Ray Chapman, and Harry Bay will get the start in left field over Michael Brantley. Manny rips that one, but foul. The Sox pitched Ramirez very carefully in Game 1. Manny hitting .421 in the playoffs. Good fastball there from Young. Ramirez swings and misses, and the count goes to 0-2. Young rocks and fires. Curveball misses away. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Fastball inside. Ramirez swings and misses, and Young fans him to end the inning. So a good start for Cy Young. We'll head to the top of the second here in Cleveland. Boston nothing, Cleveland nothing. Game 2 of the ALCS. Here's Reggie Smith. Smith batting .318 in the playoffs. Switch hitter will bat from the left-hand side. Homer, 5 RBIs in the postseason. 12 pitches for Joss in the first. He will try to keep that pitch count down. First pitch swing, Smith lined out weakly to Lajoie for the first out. One pitch at bats will certainly help keep that pitch count low. Smith is retired. Here's Jimmy Collins. Collins, the first baseman, batting .333 in the postseason. No homers, 3 RBIs. First pitch swinging here. Fly ball to center. Lofton is underneath it. Puts it away. 2 up, 2 down. Perhaps the Sox trying to kind of jump on Joss, who they know will be around the plate. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Doerr. Doerr batting .304 in the playoffs. No homers, 4 runs batted in. For the Red Sox second baseman. First pitch there. Curveball is taken. First pitch taken here in the second inning. Joss delivers. Fastball called a strike at the knees. Doerr did not like that strike call. Him and the umpire still having a little chat about it. Now Doerr sets. Joss ready to fire again. 1-1 delivery, breaking ball. Doerr dribbles it foul. Dwayne Marks has joined us in the chat. How are you, Dwayne? Hope all is well, buddy. If either of you guys have anything coming up later on, let us know in the chat. So anyone who rolls in can check out your terrific channels as well. 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses inside. The count goes full. Jason Varitek waits on deck. Red Sox adjusting their lineup a bit. That changeup misses down and away for ball 4. It's a 2-out walk for Bobby Doerr. So here's Varitek. Varitek .333 in the postseason. Although he has cooled off, he was torrid. Had a big game on the wild card game against the Twins and raked in the first couple of games against the A's. He'll step in here with 2 outs and a man on in the top of the second. Fastball from Joss misses down and in. It's 2-0. All right, cool, Dwayne. Look forward to that. 2-0 pitch to Varitek. Fastball at the knees. Two and 1 the count to the Red Sox switch hitting catcher. Here's the pitch from Joss. Freezes him with a fastball. Varitek looked like he was going to try to pull the trigger and then held up, but it was a strike. 2-2 offering from Joss. Fastball off the outside corner. Kevin Youkilis, who's getting the start here at first base today. For Joe Harris, who's gone ice cold in the postseason. 3-2 pitch. Curveball there. Is fouled off. Just a piece of it. Count holds at 3-2. Joss delivers. Ground ball to second, right at Lajoie. Throws to first. Varitek is retired, and so are the Sox. So we'll head to the bottom of the second at Cleveland in Game 2. Red Sox nothing, Indians nothing. Dovi, Tomei, and Jose Ramirez coming up for the Tribe. Here's Larry Doby. Doby 333 in the postseason. No homers, 4 runs batted in. Young delivers. Fastball swung on and missed. Terrific regular season for Doby. 34 homers and even 100 RBIs. Playing every day. If you remember, Doby missed last year's postseason after getting injured in September. Fastball misses up high. It's 1-1. Young rocks and fires. Curveball there. Misses down low. 2-1 the count. Young delivers. Doby back up the middle. It's a chopper. Ranging to his left is Jimenez. I'm sorry, it's Valentin. Tough play. Doby beats it out. Got my teams reversed there for a moment. I apologize. That ball was not hit hard by Doby. Valentin with a nice play to cut it off. But Doby does get there in time. It's an infield single to open things up in the bottom of the second. Here's Jim Thome. Thome 222 so far in the playoffs. Fastball misses up and away. Home run and a lone RBI for Thome so far in the postseason. The 6-run 5th inning that started the comeback by the Indians in Game 1. Pedro Martinez was not hammered around in that. He walked a couple of guys. He gave up 3 bloops. The one big hit actually came after Pedro was taken out. Fritz Ostermuller came in, and Jose Ramirez roped a bases-loaded, bases-clearing double. Thome smacks this one. That's towards the gap out in left center. Reggie Smith trying to track it down on the track. We'll see if they wave the run around. Smith's throw to Valentin. Valentin's going to eat it. It's an RBI double for Jim Thome, and the Indians strike first here in Game 2. They take a 1-0 lead. Oh, we thought we were going to see StatCast, and then we didn't. So here's Jose Ramirez. Ramirez batting .286 in the playoffs. Fastball there is fouled off. 5 RBIs for Ramirez in the postseason, 3 of them coming in Game 1 yesterday. Young delivers. Fastball in for a called strike. It's 0-2. SGJ Jamie in the chat. How are you, Jamie? 0-2 pitch from Young. Curveball rides inside. Ramirez jackknifes out of the way a bit. Young from the set. Curveball there. Ground ball to second. That'll move the runner over. Dorr with the throw over to Youkilis, and Ramirez is retired. But Thome moves up to third, now with 1 out in the bottom of the second. Cleveland already has a run in. On the RBI double from Thome, they'll look for more. In steps Victor Martinez. Martinez 222 in the postseason. No homers, a pair of RBIs. Here's the pitch. Screwball in there for a called strike. I'm not remembering, because the screwball obviously can be the screwball, but I also used it to sub for, as one of the options to sub for a spitball. I don't remember which is the case for Cy Young. Reggie Smith tracks that deep drive down in the gap, but Thome will score on the sacrifice fly, and the Indians take a 2-0 lead. So Victor Martinez gets the job done, gets the run home. Now here's Andres Jimenez. Again, Jimenez getting the start over Ray Chapman here. Chapman not swinging a great bat at the moment. Wouldn't be surprised to see Chapman back in the lineup for Game 3. But Jimenez, who scalded the ball in last year's postseason, gets an opportunity tonight. 0-2 the count, Young ahead of him. There's a shot down to third. Picked nicely by Collins. Throw over to Youkilis, and the side is retired. But the Tribe strike first. They get a pair in the bottom of the second. We'll head to the top of the third. Indians 2, Red Sox nothing. Youkilis, Valentin, and Ellsbury coming up for Boston. So here's Youkilis. Youkilis 1 for 11 so far in the postseason. But he does get the nod to start today over a struggling Joe Harris. Just trying to do something for a change, I suppose, after the Game 1 debacle. First pitch from Josh Youkilis up the middle. Ranging to his left is Jimenez. Throw over to first, and there's one away. Sox have been aggressive at the plate to this point. Lots of swings early in the count. Here's Valentin. John Valentin, 316, no homers, 2 RBIs. Josh looks in. First pitch changeup in for a called strike. Valentin hitless in Game 1. Not a part of the 10-run outburst from the Sox. Fastball swung on and missed. Josh is ahead of him 0-2. We'll see where Victor Martinez sets up. Signals he wants it up in the zone, it appears. Josh goes up in the zone, and Valentin swings and misses. So the first strikeout for Addy Josh gives 2 outs here in the top of the third. That'll roll the order over. Here's Jacoby Ellsbury. Ellsbury singled his first time up. Fastball from Josh misses down and in. Josh rocks and fires. There's a shot up the middle. It's a base hit. So Ellsbury has his second hit of the game. It's a 2-out single here in the top of the third. Oh, Mike Silva coming in despite the PTSD from Game 1. Nice to see Mike checking back in with us. Here's Mookie Betts. Betts is 0 for 1. Grounded into a double play his first time up. Fastball misses down low. Ellsbury goes. It's a good throw from Victor Martinez, but Ellsbury gets in, and the Sox have a runner in scoring position. Quick tag by Lajoie, but Ellsbury gets in ahead of it. One-0 offering Betts. High fly ball to left. That's not going to have the distance. Harry Bay is under it, puts it away, and the Sox are turned aside here in the third. So we go to the bottom half of 3. Cleveland 2, Boston nothing. Game 2 of the ALCS. That's kind of why I thought of that, Jamie. I figured they can't possibly wear the uniform I gave them in Game 1. Here's Harry Bay. Bay getting the start over Michael Brantley here in Game 2. Both teams a couple of lineup changes. Fastball in for a called strike. It goes to 1-1. Young trying to regroup after 2 runs were allowed in the bottom of the second. Varitek sets inside. Young misses the mark. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Bay tries to bunt it, but he pops it up right to Young, who makes the play himself for the first out.
Now back, number 7.
So that'll turn the order over. Here's Kenny Lofton. Young struck Lofton out his first time up, leading off the game. Curveball there. Lofton pulls it into the hole. It's played by Youkilis. Tough play over to first. Young covers, though, and Lofton is set aside for the second out. Often gets down that line really well, but Young does a good job going to cover. So 2 down. Here's Napoleon Lajoie. Lajoie lined out his first time up. Curveball there, swung on and missed. Fastball misses up high. Yeah, I don't know why I gave Young 0. Just saying, with all the old-time guys who played before they were like uniform numbers and stuff, I had to give him something, so 0 it is. Hoping he'll throw zeros. Although that's gone by the wayside already. Curveball misses there. Lajoie swings and misses, I should say. The count goes to 1-2. Young rocks and fires. Fastball in there for a called strike 3, and down goes Lajoie. So good pitch from Young. Gets through the inning. We're a third of the way through Game 2 in Cleveland. Indians 2, Red Sox nothing. So the heart of the Boston order comes up here. Gotta think this will be a significant inning for Joss. Wants to put a lock on that lead. Williams 0 for 1. He got his bat sawed in half his first time up. Popping up to the catcher, Victor Martinez. Fastball. Ooh, that's a good pitch from Joss. Joss wants to know where that was. Doesn't seem to buy the... But ball 1. Called inside, I believe. Joss winds and fires again. Curveball, that one's in for a strike. It's 1-1. Joss delivers. Fastball at the knees. It's 1-2. Into the windup. And the delivery. Swung on and missed. So Joss has chewed up Ted Williams twice so far. Got him to pop up his first time up. Gets in his kitchen there for the strikeout. 1 down. Here's Reggie Smith. Smith 0 for 1. Lined out in the second inning. Breaking ball. Smith skies it foul. Drifting towards the seats and out of play. Here's the delivery. Curveball down in the dirt. It's 1-1. Joss delivers. Curveball misses down low. Sox have been very aggressive early in the count thus far. Smith trying to show some patience here. Rolls over this one. Grounded out to Lajoie, who throws to Tomei for out number 2. So Joss seems on point at the moment. Here's Jimmy Collins. Collins is 0 for 1. He flew out in the second. Joss winds and fires. Fly to center. Lofton into the gap. He's camped underneath it. Puts it away and the side is retired. So Joss continues to roll. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th here in Cleveland. Indians. Red Sox nothing. Ramirez, Dolby, and Tomei coming up for the try. So Cy Young will try to navigate the Indians' heart of the order here, as Joss did effectively for the Indians in the top half of the inning. Manny Ramirez will lead things off. Young winds and fires. Fastball misses up high. Here's the 1-0 offering. Swung on and missed by Manny. Young trying to work up and down with that fastball, in and out with the breaking stuff. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Curveball nicely put at the knees. Ramirez gets locked up there, and Young is ahead of him 1-2. Winds that arm up again and fires. Ramirez down to third. Picked by Collins, throws over to Youkilis, and so far Young has done the job against Ramirez. So one down, in steps Larry Doby. Doby singled his first time up, later came around to score on the Tome double. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses down low, it's 1-0. Young takes a stroll around the mound before climbing back up. Here's the delivery from Young. Fastball swung on and missed. It's 1-1. Young reared back for a little more on that one. Doby unable to catch up to it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball off the outside corner. Two and one, the count as Young works to Doby. There's a shot pulled foul. Count goes to 2-2. Here's the pitch from Young. Swung on and missed. He fans Doby with heat outside. Fourth strikeout for Young. Good sequence there from Young. He gets Doby trying to go. Doby looked like he was trying to pull that ball on the outer half, and that didn't work out. Here's Jim Thome. Thome doubled his first time up, drove in a run. Hits this one out to left. Routine play. Ellsbury's under it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So Young navigates the heart of the Indians order well. We'll head to the top of the fifth here in Cleveland. 2-0 Indians over the Red Sox. Both teams only with 2 hits so far. We got a good duel going to this point. Here's Bobby Doerr. Doerr walked his first time up. Here's the pitch from Addie Joss. Fastball swung on and missed. .44 pitches through 4 innings for Addie Joss. If you're the Red Sox, you got to try to start working counts a little bit. Fastball swung on and missed there. Joss admittedly making it hard because he's right around the plate all the time. .02 delivery. Fastball misses down low. If Joss can start trying to use the Sox aggressiveness against them if they don't start trying to work things a bit. Fastball right down the middle. Don't know what Doerr was looking for there, but that wasn't it. Third strikeout for Joss. Doerr is set aside. There's 1 out here in the 5th. Doerr knew it. He wasn't questioning the call. He was mad at himself. Here's Jason Varitek. Varitek's 0 for 1. Change up there, misses down low. Varitek rounded out his first time up. Joss rocks and fires. Curveball misses down and in. It's 2-0. Varitek waggles the bat slightly, waiting for the delivery. High fastball is fouled off. Joss winds and delivers. Varitek turns this one, hit well to right. That's got some carry to it. Doby going back. It's off the top of the wall. Doby plays it perfectly, but Varitek will pull in at second with a 1-out double here in the top of the 5th. Varitek did not miss a home run by much here. turns on that one from Joss. That was really close to getting out of here. Good move put on that ball by Varitek. I'm going to just take a look at where this ball hits. Let's see, because that was about as close as it gets. Yep, not missed by much. So Varitek is on second, one out. Here's Youkilis. Youkilis is 0 for 1. Breaking ball there, called strike at the knees. Youkilis grounded out his first time up. Joss takes a peek at Varitek, who's pretty much anchored to second base. Fastball misses down and in. It's 1-1. Joss delivers. Fastball misses down low. Sox would like to keep the line moving here and turn the order over with a bit of a threatening position. John Valentin waits on deck, and then it would turn over to Jacoby Ellsbury up top. 3-1 the count to Youkilis. Joss deals. Fastball up high. They say that Youkilis laid off. That looked borderline called strike anyway. But it's a walk for Kevin Youkilis, first and second for the Red Sox. We're trying to get something going here in the top of the fifth. Here's John Valentin. Valentin's 0 for 1. Joss from the set. He would love a ground ball here. Fastball up and in. Misses for ball 1. Joss delivers. Valentin fouls it back. Joss from the set again. Delivers. Valentin fouls it straight back again. 1-2 the count. First and second, top of the fifth. 1 out. Sox trail 2-0. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-2. Joss ready to deal again. Low changeup. Valentin lays off. So the count is full. A walk here would load the bases. Joss kind of has to go after him. 3-2 pitch. Valentin fouls it to the right-hand side. Slicing it will get out of play. Joss sets again. Here's the 3-2 offering. Valentin fouls another one off. Hung in there on the changeup. Was able to get a piece of it. Good job keeping the hands back there by John Valentin to stay alive. Another 3-2 offering. And that one's sent out to right. Tracking back on it, Dolby makes the catch. Varitek unable to tag. Not a lot of speed out there at second base. So Joss wins the battle with Valentin, and now here's Ellsbury. Ellsbury's 2 for 2. He's singled twice. It would be very tough for the Sox to come out of this with nothing. First pitch, fastball in for a called strike. Josh trying to gut his way through this fifth. Mookie Betts waits on deck for Boston. 0-1 offering. Ellsbury down to first. Tomei muffs it. Tough play at first, and he got him. Oh, goodness. Jim Tomei muffs a routine grounder, but recovers quickly enough and gets Ellsbury by a step to turn aside the Sox. We're midway through in Cleveland. Indians 2, Red Sox nothing. We'll check that play out one more time. Ground ball down to Tomei. reaches down and he just plain misses it. Loses it for a moment, flips quickly, but they got him and it wasn't that close. Good job by Joss to get over there very easily. We've seen pitchers before assume that on a routine play like that, the first baseman would just take it themselves. But Joss does his job, and the inning ends. Here's Jose Ramirez to lead off the bottom of the fifth for the Tribe. Slaps one down to Collins, who throws him out for the first out.
The catcher, number 41.
Young has been good for Boston. Joss has just been better to this point. Here's Victor Martinez. Martinez drove in a run with a sacrifice fly his first time up. Fastball there. Martinez hits it hard but foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball misses away. That's screwball again. I actually want to look that up. I got to find my Nyer James guide. Find out whether that's actually a screwball from Young or if I'm using it to replace a spitball or like an in-shoot of one of those weird old pitches that guys don't throw anymore. Grounder to second. Door charges. Throws out Martinez for the second out. So here's Jimenez. Jimenez is 0 for 1. Grounded out in the second. And Jimenez gets the start today over Ray Chapman, who's scuffling a bit. First pitch from Young. Fastball misses down low. Jimenez hit a series-turning home run in the division series of Game 3 last year between these two teams. A tying shot in the 9th before Ray Chapman walked it off in the 10th. Cleveland went on to win the series. Fastball swung on and missed there. It's 2-1. Young looks in for the sign. And delivers. Jimenez pops it up. Valentin a couple steps on in the outfield grass. He's underneath it. Puts it away and the side is retired. So good job by Young here in the 5th. But Boston needs to get something going. We head to the top of the 6th. It's 2-0 Cleveland. Betts, Williams, and Smith due up for the Sox. 3 hits for Boston, 2 hits for Cleveland. A terrific pitching duel so far. But the runs say 2 Cleveland, Boston nothing. That's the number that matters. First pitch is fouled off as Joss works to Betts. Fastball down and in, it's 1-1. Joss winds and fires. Breaking ball there. Betts lines it in to right. That's going to be a base hit. Dolby plays it on the hop, but the Sox have the leadoff man on the single from Mookie Betts. So that'll bring up Ted Williams as the tying run. Williams is 0 for 2. Joss has carved him up so far. Fastball misses inside. Sawed his bat in half his first time up for a pop-out and struck him out coming into his kitchen his last time up. One 1-0 pitch. Williams slashes it but foul. 306 during the regular season for Williams, down a bit from year 1 when he hit 328 if I remember correctly. 1-1 offering, fastball at the knees. The count goes to 1-2. Joss gets the sign from Victor Martinez. He's come inside on him previously. Tries it again here, this time with a curveball, though, and Williams takes. 2-2 the count. We'll see if Josh tries to come with inside heat, which is how he got Williams the first 2 times. Gotta think Williams is looking for it, though. Goes out of the zone. Williams chases one. Trying to stay a little leery of protecting against the zone with 2 strikes. But that one was well off the plate. 2-2 pitch. Williams skies it in the shallow left. Jimenez goes out for it, puts it away, and there's 1 down. So Josh has handled Williams well, as Young has done to Manny Ramirez. Here's Reggie Smith. Smith is 0 for 2. He's lined out and grounded out. Josh deals. Curveball on the outside corner for strike 1. 25 homers on the regular season for Reggie Smith. Curveball down and in. Thank you all for tuning in for this noon broadcast, whether you're watching or listening from work or wherever you may be. 1-1 offering, fastball in there for a called strike. It's 1-2. Josh delivers. Reggie Smith, hot smash down to first. Tomei. And Tomei throws it away. Tomei throws it in the left field. Runners trying to move up. Base throw will not be in time. So Jim Tomei got away with muffing the grounder in the last inning. But this time Tomei goes for 2 and throws it away. Nothing Jimenez can do about that. So the Red Sox get a break, and now we'll see if the Sox can cash in. 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Here's Jimmy Collins. Fastball in there for a called strike. Collins is flown out both times up. The Sox need to at least get 1 home here, it feels like. Fastball on the inside corner, and Joss is ahead of Collins 0-2. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Collins lays off. Here's the pitch from Joss. Swung on and missed. Joss gasses Collins and fans him his 4th strikeout of the game. And there's 2 away here in the top of the 6th. We'll check out the sequence here from Joss. Fastball high, fastball inside, curveball away, and then goes back to the fastball inside. So now it'll be up to Bobby Doerr to try to make the Tribe pay for the Tomei error. First pitch inside, Doerr fouls it back. Doerr is 0 for 1. He's also walked. Joss now at 85 pitches. Change-up fouled off. Both teams' bullpens got plenty of work in Game 1. Navigating the late innings could be interesting in this one. 0-2 offering. Fastball there. Doerr fouls it off to stay alive. Oh-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and Joss gets out of the jam again. The Sox, unable to come up with the big hit, are turned aside with 2nd and 3rd. We head to the bottom of the 6th in Cleveland. Indians 2, Red Sox nothing. Here's Harry Bay. Bay lined out his first time up.
The left fielder, number 60.
Hard to get predictable with anything after Game 1, but that certainly feels like Boston may rue missing that opportunity. Tomei tried to hand them a run on a silver platter. Curveball there to Bay, and Young is ahead of him 0-2. Fastball inside. Bay gets a piece to hang in. Here's the pitch from Young. Fastball misses down and in. Young deals again. Fastball away. Bay flies off of it and strikes out. Fifth strikeout for Young. And there's one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Bay trying to pull the outside fastball. That's not going to work. So here's Kenny Lofton. Lofton is 0-2. First pitch fastball locks Lofton up. That's a called strike. Lofton is struck out and grounded out. Pitch from Young. Fastball misses down low. It's 1-1. There's the offering. Lofton back up the middle. That's a base hit. So Kenny Lofton, who entered this game hitting .500 in the postseason, comes up with his first hit of the game. And the Indians have the speedy center fielder on base. So, of course, now there will be eyes on Lofton. One out here in the bottom of the sixth. Here's Napoleon Lajoie. Lajoie is 0-2. Young deals. Curveball misses down low. Lajoie is struck out and lined out. Young from the set glances over at Lofton. Delivers. They run a pitch out. Lofton does not go. So now Young is behind Lajoie 2-0. Young comes to the set. Throws over. Lofton gets back in. Another throw over, and once again Lofton dives back in. Everyone in the ballpark aware of the threat Kenny Lofton is at first. 2-0 pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Two and one the count. Young delivers. Down low. Hit to short. This could be a double play. 6-4-3 double play. Young gets the pitch he needed. Lajoie puts it right on the ground, room service style for John Valentin. And the Sox get out of the inning. We head to the top of the seventh here in Cleveland. We got a good one. Tribe 2, Red Sox nothing. Here's Jason Varitek to lead things off. Varitek doubled his last time up, just missing a home run. Joss is at 88 pitches. Now, we will start looking into the bullpens. Now that it's the seventh inning, I start doing tinkering with lineups as needed. Sam McDowell and Steve Carsey are throwing. That is totally fine from the Indians' perspective. From the Red Sox perspective, the Red Sox don't have anybody in the bullpen as of yet. Everybody's tired a little, but nobody really looks gassed except for Papelbon. Papelbon basically is going to be useless in this game. If you need Pap to get an out because there's an off day tomorrow, you can probably do it. But Papelbon threw something like 37 pitches in game one. So they're probably going to try to stay away from him. Ostermuller threw a bit. He's tired too. We'll let Bergmeyer and Lowe warm up. Just to have arms going in case things start to unravel quickly. So Joss works to Varitek here in the top of the 7th. Curveball misses down and away. It's 1-0. AC McDowell and Carsey throwing for the Indians. 1-0 offering. Change up in there for a called strike. Bergmeyer in low in the Red Sox bullpen. One and one the count. Joss to Varitek. Varitek skies this one to left center. On the run, Lofton and Bay, and it falls to the grass for a bloop base hit for Jason Varitek. So the leadoff man is on. Varitek has his second hit of the game. So now the Sox have a little bit of a decision here. It's the 7th, but you have nobody out, so I'm kind of feeling like you might be aggressive with the pinch runner now. Let me see what the speed is on the bench. The Sox don't have a ton of wheels. Harry Hooper is pretty quick, but you want Hooper as a bat. You don't want to use Hooper on the base paths right now, especially when he would then come out of the game. Dom DiMaggio. DiMaggio is not super fast, but he's faster than Varitek. All right, Mike Silva. Play skipper for a minute if you care to. Do we send DiMaggio in to run for Varitek here? He's not going to be a base stealing threat, but he at least gives you some wheels, is more likely to be able to find his way home on a double or another, a sequence here with nobody out. It's going to be easier for DiMaggio to get home than Varitek. Or do you want to leave Varitek in and take your chances since he's got 2 hits on the day? We'll give Michael a couple seconds here to answer, and then if not, we will move on quickly, but we will let the Red Sox fan have an opportunity. That's how we know Bernie Strom isn't in the house yet. Bernie already would have had an answer fired off. I feel like the Sox are kind of desperate for the run here. I think DiMaggio runs for him. Vasquez hasn't played at all yet, but Vasquez will replace Varitek. That's fine. DiMaggio is going to run for Jason Varitek here. Get some wheels, decent wheels, not great wheels, but decent wheels onto the base paths. And try not to clog things up. So now here's Youkilis. Youkilis is 0 for 1. Fastball misses down low. Youkilis is 0 for 1 with a walk. Joss delivers. Change up there, it's fouled off. Joss from the set. Youkilis fouls off another changeup. It's 1-2. Here's the offering from Joss. Youkilis fouls it back. Joss will look in again. 1-2 pitch. Youkilis fights off another one. Good battle here between Joss and Youkilis. Joss now at 96 pitches. Here's the offering. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Down goes Youkilis. Throws his bat in disgust. Joss has his 6th strikeout. And now here's John Valentin. Valentin is 0 for 2. You've got a runner on. I'm wondering if this is the spot where you use Harry Hooper. Because you don't want to wait. There's really nobody else in the lineup who you'd use Hooper for. I mean, you could use him in the 9th. But I think if you're the Sox, you might try to strike in this spot. Then you let Rick Burleson come in and play short. If you're the Sox, you don't want to wait for the last possible minute, I don't think. So I think you're going to get Valentin out of this game. And Harry Hooper becomes your guy. Hooper's come up with 2 big pinch hits already in the postseason, and he's going to get the nod here. 4 RBIs, 4 for 5 so far in the playoffs. Actually, more than 2, because all of his appearances he hasn't started at all. So everything for Hooper has been off the bench. Ground ball, chopped out to second. Lajoie, his only play will be to first. He throws to Tomei to retire Hooper. DiMaggio moves up to second. So Hooper is turned aside. And now Joss has 2 men down. As the order turns over, he will face Ellsbury. Ellsbury 2 for 3 with a pair of singles. Ellsbury skies at the center. Lofton is there. Puts it away, and once again, Addy Joss locks down when he has to. 7th inning stretch time in Cleveland. The heart of the Indians' order due up. We'll see if Cy Young gets to stay in. And he will. Christian Vasquez will come in to catch. Rick Burleson will come in to play shortstop for Boston. And Cy Young will start the 7th. Young has been terrific. If you're the Sox, you're going to try to get Young through this 7th, and then you'll deal with bullpen as you have to. But he's only at 70 pitches. He's allowed, I think, 3 hits. There's no reason to take Young out of this game. Screwball misses down and in. It's 1-0. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-0. Both teams do have bullpen action ready should it be necessary. 2-0 curveball misses inside. It's 3-0. Larry Doby is on deck. To be followed by Jim Tomey. If Manny gets on, you might think about bringing the lefty Bergmeyer in to deal with the lefties. Ramirez swings 3-0 at a pitch that he couldn't really do much with. Bad discipline there from Ramirez. Trying to let Cy Young back into this at-bat. 3-1 pitch. Down in the dirt, it's ball 4. So Manny draws the walk to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Here's Larry Doby. All right, we'll check in with Mike again just to see if Mike is here. We'll give him about 30 seconds to answer here. Do you want... Lester's not warm yet, but Bergmeyer should be warm. So you can bring Bergmeyer in to face Doby and Tomei, or you can let Young continue to grind it out. I mean, Young has been terrific. Cleveland only has 3 hits. It's just a matter of how much weight you put into the platoon situation here. Bergmeyer's been good. The rest of the Boston bullpen kind of got roughed up there in Game 1. But Bergmeyer's been a bit reliable, so you could go to him here, and you could certainly make that argument. But again, Young is only at 75 pitches. He's only allowed 3 hits. All right, we're gonna elect to leave Young in here. Doby's 1 for 2. Well, Doby and Tomei has a hit, Doby has a hit. That's the thing. So yes, he's only allowed 3 hits, but the 2 guys he's facing, this is a bit of a tough call. But I think we're gonna let him. I think we're gonna let him at least face Doby, and then we'll see what happens. What Doby is able to do. And then if Dolby gets on, or even if the runner moves into scoring position, then you can kind of revisit this from Boston. But Young is at least going to get to deal with Dolby, and then we'll go from there. Dolby's 1 for 2. Curveball misses away. Lester and Wilson now throwing in the Sox bullpen. My laptop just died out, so I have to reboot it here. So I may have missed a couple of comments in the chat. I apologize if that's the case. Dolby fouls this one off. It's 1-1. Never buy an Acer laptop, folks. They're terrible. Absolutely terrible. 1-1. The count as Young works to Dolby. Screwball just misses away. It's 2-1. Young gets the sign from Christian Vasquez. Fastball there. Dolby fouls it off. If the Indians were trailing, I would have run for Manny, but having the lead, I think you let Manny stay in this game. 2-2 pitch. Fastball misses up high. It's 3-2. There you see Tomei looming in the on-deck circle. Big pitch here from Cy Young. 3-2 offering. Swung, grounded, foul. So Dolby stays alive. Crowd here in Cleveland hoping for some insurance. Many on their feet trying to urge a big hit out of Larry Dolby. 3-2 pitch from Young. Fastball on the outside corner, strike 3. Young paints the black, his 6th strikeout, and down goes Dolby for the first out. So with getting that out, Young's going to stay in and deal with Tomei as well. They're going to ride their starter after the horrific bullpen incidents in Game 1. Curveball falls in for strike 1. Cy Young doing everything in his power to keep Boston in this game. Hoping the offense can break through against Addy Joss. One offering from Young. Curveball misses down low. It's 2-1. Young from the set again. Here's the pitch. Fastball comes inside. Tomei hits it deep. Going back on it is Betts. And it's out of here. Home run, Jim Tomei. His 2nd on the series. And Jim Tomei puts a wall scraper over the wall in right. And it's 4-0 Cleveland. Oh, goodness. Tomei turns it around. Young tried to come inside on him, and Tomei turned it. Betts got back there a step too late to make a leap. And now out comes Cy Young. Hard to blame the Sox there. Young was terrific in this one. The bullpen was shaky and tired.
Your attention, please.
Now John Lester is going to come in. Lester got knocked around in his one postseason outing. But he is going to come in here. We're going to let that stand. It's a logical move. He'll face Jose Ramirez. Ramirez is 0 for 2.
The third baseman, Jose.
Wayne March properly notes in the chat, Boston has been shut out for 12 innings now. Yep, they have been, since they scored the 10 runs, they have gotten nothing. Jose Ramirez turns it around and it's fouled off. There's the pitch. Ramirez hits a shot out to right. Betts gets twisted. Oh, what a play by Mookie Betts. Robs Jose Ramirez of an extra base hit. Beautiful grab by Mookie Betts. Jose Ramirez goes the other way here and absolutely scalds one, and Betts gives chase, reaches up, and makes a hell of a grab to take extra bases away from Jose Ramirez. So now here's Victor Martinez. Martinez will also be switched around to the right-hand side. Cutter there is fouled off. The Boston Bats have gone cold. Cleveland's pitching certainly deserves some credit for that. Popped up here. Youkilis puts it away, and the side is retired. But the Jim Thome home run and the stupid uniform glitch. Strike in the bottom of the 7th. We head to the top of the 8th. Indians 4, Red Sox nothing. Joss will stay in at 99 pitches. Here's Mookie Betts. Change up misses down low. Stan Williams and Judy Gans throwing in the bullpen. Sam McDowell already loose. If Betts gets on, they probably go to McDowell to deal with Ted Williams and then turn Reggie Smith around. Ground ball down to third. Ramirez has it. Throw to first, and Betts is retired. All right, so I'm not going to pull Joss here. If the game decides to take him out, then so be it. We'll deal with that. But I'm going to let Joss keep going. 102 pitches by itself, nothing for Joss. And he's owned Williams today. Williams is 0 for 3. Joss rocks and fires. First pitch swing. Williams hits it well to center. Lofton's going back on it. This one's carrying. It's a long run, and it's a one-hopper off the wall. Ted Williams will round second. Williams going to third, and he will be in. No! Oh, my goodness, they got him. I thought he was going to be in. Oh, boy, that's a terrible decision by Ted Williams. Panic striking the Red Sox. Ugh. Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you that the Reggie Smith. All right, we got to deal with the first pitch first before we can go back to that. Changeup misses down low. Oh, that's an irritating one from an AI standpoint. The base running kind of comes and goes. Like it had been, the base running decisions had been really good for most of the season. And then the end of the regular season and the start of the postseason, there was like a rash of terrible base running throughout the broadcast. And then it had been good again for a stretch. But the Giants made a few really bad base running decisions last night. That game ended up being a blowout, so it didn't really end up mattering. But this one is just a no-reason decision from Ted Williams here. His run means nothing. So Williams crushes this ball. I know you're trying to get a run across, but even so, Ted Williams by no means is a burner. Lofton has that, and this is where, like, the game, however they do the algorithm, should be taking things into effect. If you've got a guy whose speed rating is lower than, like, 60, if the relay throw is coming in before he reaches a base, he should in no way be making an attempt to take another base. That said, I still thought he was going to get in there. Ooh. That's close. I'm sorry. I want to see this little bit of minutia here. Oh, got him just before the toe touches. Oh. It's pretty much all going wrong for the Sox. It just is. It's just what's going on. So 2 down. They should have Williams at second right now. Again, Ted Williams, the leader of this squad, trying to make something happen, but that wasn't it. And the throw there from Jimenez pulls Tomei off the bag. So Reggie Smith reaches on the error. Routine ground ball to short, but Jimenez gives the Red Sox an opportunity here with the error. Second error by the Indians. So here's Jimmy Collins. Collins is 0 for 3. Let me see. Sorry, but that got loud for you guys. I saw my phone fell off the ledge. My microphone rather fell off the ledge there. So I apologize if that was an uncomfortable listen to you guys. Collins is 0 for 3. You've really the Red Sox have already kind of exhausted their bench, so now they're just kind of are where they are. All right, so Collins needs to come through here. Joss will get to deal with him. 105 pitches for Addy Joss. Fastball misses down low. It's 1-0. That's a good note, Jamie. Yes, it's same spot in Fenway. That's 3 bases. But again, it's one of those things where the AI part of it, like the algorithm part of it, because Williams is not fast and his base running aggressiveness rating is not high. And usually the game has not been bad about trying to take the extra base, going to third. Its decision making there is usually pretty good. To trying to get home, it's overly aggressive. But that was just a bad decision. It just is. No reason for Williams to try to go there. But when it's not going your way, it's not going your way, and that's what the Sox are dealing with right now. Just everything kind of going wrong for Boston. We head to the bottom of the 8th. It's 4-0 Cleveland. Andres Jimenez will step in. John Lester will stay in. At least for the moment. The Red Sox have a world of talent. They certainly will not be out of this series with a loss here. But dropping both of the first 2 games, and as Dwayne rightly noted, the Sox at this point have not scored now in 13 innings. Looping shot out to right. Door is there, makes the grab for out number 1.
Now batting, number 60.
So that'll bring up Harry Bay. Bay is 0 for 2. He has struck out and lined out. Bay will stay in this game since the other outfielder will be Michael Brantley anyway. We could use somebody like Ed Morgan to hit for him, but we're going to let Bay hit. Keep his speed around and stuff. Change up there. That's a good pitch from Lester. Gets squeezed a little bit. It's 1-1. That one pops shallow left. Burleson is out. Remember, Burleson is in the game for Valentin. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 away. So in steps Kenny Lofton. Lofton 1 for 3, a single in the 6th. If Lester gets the job done here, if you're Boston, you can at least take a bright side result that John Lester has given you a good job out of the bullpen to give you another bullpen option as you look ahead in this series. And he gets Lofton the ground to Youkilis. So it's the top of the 9th for the Red Sox. Door, Vasquez, and Youkilis will bat for Boston. They trail 4-0. And Addy Joss is going to be allowed to start and go for the complete game. 109 pitches. I won't take him out unless he allows a base runner. If he allows a base runner, we'll take him out of this game. We're going to let Joss go unless the computer decides to remove him. Or unless somebody reaches base. First pitch to Dorr misses. 1-0 offering from Joss. Ground ball to short. Jimenez has it, throws to first, and there's one away.
The batter, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So now here's Vasquez. Vasquez, his first at bat of the series, and I believe of the postseason. Varitek was pinch run for earlier on. Joss delivers. Vasquez serves one out into right center. That's a base hit for Vasquez. Lofton cuts it off. Vasquez is trying to stretch it. Throw was offline, or Vasquez might have been in trouble there, but Christian Vasquez is on second with a one-out double. Can't pinch run for him because they don't have another catcher on the roster, so Vasquez will stay on and run for himself. But Boston tries to show a sign of life here. But that's going to be it for Addy Joss. We're not going to tempt the fates. We've got Williams and Gans, righties up. Williams threw well his last time out. So we're going to let Stan Williams come in here, since I know that he is warm. Gans will stay the lefty. A terrific performance from the rookie Addy Joss. Joss walks off to a nice ovation from the crowd here in Cleveland. Stan Williams will come in. Williams worked a huge spot in the division series against the Yankees and got it done. Gans will stay throwing as the lefty. But you're also going to get Emmanuel Clase, the closer, throwing just in case things get a little bit dicey here for the Tribe. So here's Youkilis. Youkilis is 0 for 2. Screwball is in there for a called strike. Youkilis was also walked in this one. Williams from the set. Here's the delivery. Fastball. 1-1 the count. There you see Clase has joined Judy Gans, the lefty. Gans had a better year than McDowell. And now that Gans is definitely warm, I don't want to take a chance of sitting him for Sam McDowell to face the lefties coming up. Although now Williams has to at least stay in through Ellsbury. And the fact is, if this gets to Ted Williams, it means the Indians are in a dicey spot. And Clase would probably be in the game at that point anyway. 1-2 offering Williams to Youkilis. Ground ball to third. Jose Ramirez has it, throws to first, and the Sox are down in their final out.
The batter, number 10.
So here's Rick Burleson. Again, there's not another shortstop going for Boston because Valentin's already out of this game. So Burleson is the replacement there. So Burleson's going to bat. Fastball in for a called strike. Ground ball to second. Lajoie has it. Throws to first, and the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead in the ALCS over the Red Sox with a 4-0 win here in Cleveland. Addy Joss was terrific. Pitched into the ninth, went over 110 pitches. And the Red Sox, Cy Young's pitching line is not going to look that great, but Cy Young pitched very well in this game. Boston's problem right now is they can't get a run across. They had 10 runs through the fourth inning of Game 1. They have had nothing but zeros since. Addy Joss takes the win, Cy Young the loss. For the Indians, 4 runs on only 4 hits And they made 2 errors, and they still come out victorious. Red Sox, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. And the off day cannot come quickly enough for the Boston Red Sox. So the Indians have control of this series. The Red Sox are going to turn to Dutch Leonard, who threw a gem in the division series against Oakland. Now Dutch Leonard is going to try to give the Red Sox an opportunity when this series goes back to Fenway. You can see Addy Joss gets player of the game honors, 8 1/3, 7 hits, 6 strikeouts, 2 walks, no runs allowed. There you see Cy Young's pitching line. As we said, it looks worse than it was with the 4 runs over 6 1/3. He only gave up 4 hits. He only walked 1. He struck out 6. But a 2-run shot from Jim Thome, who also got him for the RBI double earlier on. In hindsight, it could be argued that I should have taken Young out after he got Doby, or even taken him out before that and just let the lefty, who did I have up? I had Bergmeyer up. I could have brought Bergmeyer in there. But I mean, Young at that point was pitching great. He had allowed 3 hits. He was at 70 pitches. If Doby had gotten on, I would have taken Young out to face Thome. But once he got past Doby, I figured I would let him stay in against Thome there and just try to get Boston as deep as they could into this game, given how tired their bullpen was and how anybody, although Bergmeyer has been good, but the rest of those guys got knocked around in game 1. So trying to let their starter, and not just any starter, but Cy Young, carry them deep into the game. I appreciate that, Dwayne. Thank you. Yep, timely hitting. The difference, exactly. 4 runs on 4 hits. And Young only walked 1. So it wasn't even like he was walking the yard and paying for it in the hits. Just Cleveland got the big hit, and the Red Sox have been unable to. So the Red Sox will regroup as this series goes back to Fenway Park for Game 3. I may have Game 3 of the NLCS at some point today. I'm not sure. I kind of want to get some sort of football broadcast done on that project. Again, the Franchise Stars Football League project is coming up, but I still have a ways to go before I finish it. But I do have 16 teams done, so I'm going to kind of start a preseason tournament with those 16 teams so people can kind of hopefully whet the appetite a little bit for when that project gets launched. Probably sometime around the new year, ideally. Perhaps a little bit after that, depending how fast I can get guys going. I'm probably going to be taking a bit of a streaming break right around the holidays, which is why I want to get the World Series of this done before then, because I always need about 2 or 3 weeks to do all the off-season stuff for the baseball league anyway. And then I may just kind of not be streaming too much at that point so I can get the football project completely set up. And then launch that, because once that is set, and then I don't have to work on player creation anymore, then we can start not only with this and the football, but then I might be able to start getting the hockey and the basketball streams going again early next year as well. Just only so many hours in the day, we have to make our choices accordingly. So, Mike's giving up on his Sox. Red Sox won't recover, he says. But we'll see. I don't know. I'm inclined to agree with you, Mike. This just kind of now has the feeling that it's just not the Sox year. But we'll see. That's why they play the games. But they got to get that offense. They got to get that offense on track. So we'll see what happens. I'm not really sure what lineup options there are for them. They just need the guys who are in the lineup to produce. And right now, other than really, Williams took the collar today. But other than Williams and Varitek, really, that their lineup has not been great since they put up the big stuff early in Game 1. But I'd like to thank SGJ Jamie, Dwayne March, who said he was going to be going on at some point after me, so be sure to follow what Dwayne's up to. Our good friend Michael Silva was here as well. Dan Burke checked in. Good to see you, Dan. Thanks for popping by. And I want to see if I missed CLE Baseball fan, our good friend Tim was in here early on as well. He'll be excited over the Tribe victory. And that will wrap things up here. So keep an eye out. May have something else coming up later on today or late tonight. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day, gentlemen. Be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. The Indians take a 2-0 series lead in the ALCS.